Howdy folks, we're going to take a quick look at a demo of a game called Plentiful. It is out on early access on Steam, and there's a demo available. There'll be links in the description as always. I found out about this through a random YouTube video that I ran across, where he was talking about the water mechanics. It's got some interesting things going on with how water spreads and changes levels and whatnot. So I wanted to make a quick video and kind of show that off and learn the game a little bit. Now, I've done the tutorial and I've done Snake Pit. Just walking through these 5 levels, and then there's a sandbox. So I'm going to go ahead and redo Snake Pit. I think this will let me redo it. Here we go. Your people are hungry. So we move blocks and the people kind of move on their own. So if they have a path to food and they're hungry, they'll go get food. That kind of thing. So the deal with this level is there are snakes. And our people can hop over single tile levels, so they can go from here to here. They couldn't go from here to here because it's 2 tiles high. Hope that makes sense. So we have to be careful when we get over there around the snakes. Basically, you can take any tile on the map and drag it around. So we're going to fill in the gaps here. And then as soon as they have a path, they'll start going over there. And then what we're going to have to avoid is this ground level. So we need to build a 2 tile high path over. It's going to tell us here what we need to do. I've done this level once, so I know what's going on. So it's just teaching you they can only climb 1 block at a time. We need to build them a path to these mushrooms. I'm going to make sure... Yes, I hear you, Mr. Snakey. I'm going to make sure they can't climb down off of there until I'm ready. So we just need to give them a path. And they should climb up that. There they go. Now while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get them a path made. So that we're supposed to end up over here eventually. It's going to tell us. I already happen to know that, so... Get your people to these trees. There are snakes. Avoid the ground level. Indeed. So we're going to do this. And we just need to make a little 2 high path everywhere. We have lots of tiles to choose from. So I'm just pulling these over. As far as I can tell, if you can reach it with the mouse, you can drag it. I don't know if that will change as it goes on, but you can see here there's water moving. It's got some interesting game mechanics. So I'm going to play around with the game mechanics just a little bit. So if I make like a little pond here, then I remove that, it'll flow in. Tiles that touch water will turn to mud. So yeah, anyway, there's interesting things you can do with that. But all we need to do is get our people over to here without letting them touch the ground, because there are snakies down here. I kind of want to let him go out of here so he's not trapped. Snake eats people. There you go. That's clear enough. Yeah, I can't drop that there when the snake's in the way. That makes sense. Alright, we should have a 2... Oh, we need to get rid of this so they don't get down on the ground. So we need a 2 high path all the way over to here. And then they need to be able to climb up to those mushrooms. There they go. It looks like they can hop down. Interesting. I didn't know they could hop down too. But if they don't have a reason to go over here, maybe they won't go over there. Maybe that's how that works. Yeah, will they hop down here? Let's see, is that... Yeah, that's just 2 blocks. I don't know how they ended up hopping over here. Maybe they can jump across one tile? Not exactly sure. If I drag her tile away, she just moves. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, they should move across here. Then we can move the blocks so they can get down here to the trees. So these trees are dropping fruit. I think these are apple trees. These are mushrooms. And if we mouse over, you can see they got little meters. They'll have needs. Looks like they've only got vegetable need at the moment. That might be a special case for just this level. Oh, that is 2 blocks high. Sorry, ladies. I thought that was just 1 block. You gotta kind of get used to the graphics. Tell them what's what. Alright, now they can eat the fruit. Caves like these are shelter for your people. They need to be at least 3 blocks high. 1, 2, 3. Shelters improve health and are needed for babies. Okay. We need some fellas before we get any babies. So we just need to get them a path so they can use these, it looks like. We have to build another shelter. Alright, they can get to that one now. They can already get to that one, and then there's a nice spot right here to build another shelter. So we'll get a path in. Ta-da! So it does need to be supported on the opposite ends. I learned that earlier when I was playing through here. Alright, so they go sleep in the shelters, it looks like. Okay. Midnight winter, huh? So I wonder what they do in wintertime. Fruits in summer. I do have, like, points available. Can I plant stuff in the wintertime? I'm going to just play around on this level a little more. Let's kind of even out the land here. I don't know if we can plant anything in the wintertime. I mean, it would kind of make sense that you couldn't, because, yeah, it looks like these are freezing. Interesting. So I move that up. I go onto the store here. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Maybe at the sandbox you can do that. I think the levels have like certain things locked. But what you can do is you can buy, like, say an eggplant from the store. Stick the eggplant in there and then cover it up with ground and it'll grow if it has water and stuff. Cool. Well, let's start a new game and we'll try out Common Cause. I've not done this one yet. So we'll walk through this together. Alright, now we got a fella and a lady, looks like. Neighboring tribe is guided by another god. All hail Almighty Kerba. Work together to reach a combined population of 24. Okay. So that must be the neighboring tribe. Because they're doing stuff. Alright, let's get our people situated. Get some shelter going. I assume they need a shelter per person? Yeah, it kind of looks like they need a shelter per person. Well, we'll make them neighbors. A little hard to see with the sun glare. And then throw a rock in there. There we go. You should be able to get to your shelter, right? Look at them. They've already got stuff planted. Meanwhile, Curvo's not doing that good. Alright, let's get some farmland built out with these tiles. Will that grow in here? Egg. Uh-oh. Fun! It's like breeding works a little differently than expected. Plant breadcrumbs on the map to make people go there. Yeah, I assume that's what those were for. Let me get some more soil over here. Not have much soil to work with. But we're trying. We got him some food. Oh, there's a pineapple over there. Let my people explore. Can they get over here to the almighty pineapple? Do I have to do breadcrumbs? Alright, somebody's gonna go get the fruit, it looks like. I think they already ate... Oh, eggplant's out of season. Alright, let's do some pumpkin. Let's get a couple of those planted. And then I'd really like to get an apple tree going. Let's get all three of the tree types going here. Hopefully that'll work. I know we can't plant there because I've got a pear tree. 1 of 5 pineapples collected. Alright, good job, little guy. We do have some more farmland over here. So we can use some of the stone to build up. Watch, my neighbors are going to have like a castle, and I'm just sitting over here with eating pumpkins. I'm learning the game, though. We'll get it figured out. Oh, you can put them in midair. Interesting. I need more shelters, don't I? Put you there for now. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to drag this guy. Hard to tell what color stuff is. There we go. We're getting there. Pumpkins are still in season. Let's get a pumpkin growing. Some food. Yeah, look at them go. They got all kinds of stuff going on over here. Let's get some more shelters built. This will be kind of our shelter area. Let's drag some rocks from over here. Need a towel for them to be able to get around this. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the right height. Go. Got some shelters. So it's an interesting concept for a game. I like where they're going with it. Alright, so we'll make this into another shelter, but of course I need more rocks, so we'll borrow some rocks from over here. And press space to skip 1 hour. Alright. We're not going to do that. I'm going to keep on building. Got 7 out of 24. There we go. Another shelter. We need to get more pineapples. I need to get more soil as well. Let's get all this soil moved over. Like so. We can start bridging across here. Where's that other pineapple? Way over there. Alright, well, we'll start bridging the gap here. Can't drag you now. Okay. Just zoom out just a little bit. I kind of assumed you had to have stuff underneath there. Well, sometimes it seems like you can put them in midair, other times you can't. So it must depend on the neighboring blocks. So it is a very hands-on gaming process. You're not telling your people to build this, you're building it yourself. And my wrist is not happy with this game. There's so much mouse movement going on. We're almost there. Yay. Alright, and then if I drop a breadcrumb here... Oh, it says we can't get there. Maybe you can only go so far. We'll have him get that pineapple. There's a lot of pineapples around. Alright, I'm going to bridge this gap over here. Maybe we can, quote-unquote, share their food. Of course, that also means they can probably share our food. It did say combine resources. Press shift to show health of all your people. They're probably not good. Yeah, not great, because it's winter time. 2 out of 5 pineapples collected. Hooray! Yeah, we're at 7 out of 24. So they planted a bunch of trees. That seems to be key. Plant some trees. We have a ton of rock over here. So let's make some shelters over here. So we're going to need more shelters. I swear I'm clicking and dragging that, but it's not moving that. Maybe you can't move certain blocks. Or I've discovered a bug. I'm good at that. Sounds like it was a productive winter time. There we go. Alright, we need to get some stuff planted. So we have carrots are in season. Get some carrots planted. I thought I planted some trees here. Did they not take? Maybe I accidentally overwrote that with vegetable or something. So let's get some trees planted. Oh, I'm out of points. Not 100% sure how we get points. I kind of missed that part. All right, they're excited about the veggies. That's for sure. Do I need the pineapples? I mean, it's cool to collect them, I guess. But... All right, let me close the store up. There we go. 11 out of 24. I think we're going to need some more farming going on. So let me get some soil moved over there. Oh, can you not move stuff when you don't have any points? Oh, okay. I'm learning stuff. They come over here and eat our food? Oh, we lost somebody. We're 10 to 24. Alright, we got some trees growing, so there's that. Alright, now we got a little more stuff. Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention that the, doing that actually costs. So that's what the little number means. I thought that was like a height or something. I was honestly not paying that much attention. So I should be more careful about how I move stuff around. Yeah, I'm out of points again. Alright, move you over there, and then we can plant some stuff here. We need a lot of points to plant stuff. Fun. Okay, we'll have to let the points build up. I can hit space to skip an hour. So, health not great. I think we're starving to death. Whoopsie. I'm a terrible king. Out of points. Yeah, I shouldn't have spent all the points going to get pineapples. In retrospect, that was a bad idea. But hey, we can go get some of their fruits and stuff now. Put that down there. Yeah, we're low on food, and that's totally my bad. I should have planted more trees. See, he was smart. He planted lots of trees. I was dumb. I didn't plant very many trees, and I spent all of my points going after pineapples. Whoops. And we're gonna need, yeah, we need 120 to plant anything. Not sure where the points come from. Earn moves by feeding your... Oh, okay. So when they get food, they earn points. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, people are not doing well. And it's all Kerbo's fault. Alright, let's get an eggplant planted. I'll at least get some food. So the trees are like slower to grow, but then they produce fruit from then on, from what I understand. Just need them to eat. There we go. Let's get some more trees planted. I forget what kind those were. Does it tell me what kind of plant it is? Apple. And this is orange. Okay, so we need a pear tree. Oh, I need 200 for that. My bad. There we go. Alright, we'll get a pear tree going there. So we need to concentrate on trees. Don't you eat that pear. Oh crap, they can eat your seeds? Okay, well, lesson learned. I think you can plant the trees like you can the vegetables, so we need to do that. So we'll plant a pear tree here. I need to fast forward so I get some more points. Ooh, got some food. Nice. Alright, now we have a pear tree. Let me put it in there, see if they can... Maybe they can't eat it if you put it in there. Yeah, okay, that's the play. Let's get another apple tree in there. I'll move you guys. I need to get some soil from somewhere. There's some soil over here. I should have left that one out. There we go. $14 out of 24. We're getting there. Now we got some trees sprouting, so that's good. Soil over here, but it's kind of far away. Is it worth building a bridge here and then farming, or should I just move it all? Probably worth building a bridge. Kind of hard to see here in wintertime. Spending all my points. Spending all my points. Yeah, we'll get there. I'm not sure what that sound means. Go forth and find food, hopefully. Hey, we've got some more points. Alright, let's get this hooked up. Okay, now they can get over here, so we should be able to get some more farming going. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Every parent knows that sound. I don't have points for that. Alright. M opens the map. Yep. Thanks. Let's get some quick carrots going. They can come over here and get some food. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Nope, not that. Move you there, you there. We're gonna plant another pear tree here. Alright, we got some quick food with some carrots. Let's burn through some more points. quite enough. Alright, find some more food. There you go. That's there. That one's there. That didn't sound healthy. With them starving to death? Not sure. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. But burning up your points, dummy. Alright, I made another tree here. I can't remember what I planted where. That's a pear, that's an apple, right? So we'll get an orange tree over here. That way we've got kind of a balance. A little bit of a walk, but we got some more food there. We're up to 17 out of 24. We're getting there, maybe. Sorta, kinda. Let's plant a pumpkin. This tree needs a flat area without rocks to grow. It's a flat area without rocks. Which tree is it complaining about? Is it too close to the other tree? Maybe too close to the other tree. I think I planted these too close. Whoops. Well, they can eat some pumpkins at least. Nope. What if I move this rock? I think that'll let the water get into here. And I can plant a pumpkin in there. Yeah, I think this tree is too close to the others. Whoopsie. Oh, you can move trees. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's move this tree over here. So this would need to be the center. Maybe we just need to plant it somewhere else. Need some more doit. Burning through the points. There we go. Burning through the points. It's what we do here. Alright, we can plant a tree here. I think we could use a pear tree. The pear tree's there. I can put another one here. Let's mark that as kind of the middle. I need one more soil to plant a tree there. Let's go for orange and drag a soil over. Ta-da! Alright, I probably need some veggies for like short term. Anything grow here? So you're an orange tree. Let's go ahead and get an apple tree here. Try to get a variety. 14 out of 24. We're still kind of struggling a little bit. But I definitely understand the game mechanics more now. Yeah, we're going through the winter. Let's hit it on fast forward. We'll skip ahead a bit and we'll see if we can get up to 24 and we'll close out the video. Yeah, we're getting closer. It's been kind of touch and go. We're up to 21. Main problem, of course, has been food. Story as old as time. That's what we got to work with here. Could move those over. Let's go ahead and get our 3 tree types planted here. There, and then we can do it here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be 3 more trees. Yeah, we're down to 20 again. It's been hit or miss, that's for sure. Let me go ahead and make a shelter over here so we got something somewhat close by. Let's see, bring that over. Yeah, that's never a good sound. Two, 3. Oh, there we go. I actually had enough for a shelter. So yeah, if you wanted to min-max this game, you definitely need to pay more attention to, the moves that you're using, case in point. There we go. Got a shelter over here for them, because we're kind of spread out. Never did hit M for map, but keep zooming out. So, decent sized map. Oops. Can I move this? Oh yeah, middle mouse. There we go. Cool. So I've been kind of seesawing around, but we'll get there in the end. Hopefully. Trying to show everything I've done. I've got trees planted all over the place. We could get some veggies in here. Pumpkins are in season. Get some short-term food going. But man, as soon as the pumpkins or whatever comes up, it gets gobbled down in a hurry. These people are super hungry. Yeah, it looks like we're in winter time. So let's just blast through the winter time. Not much happens in the winter time usually. Alright, now we got spring. Let's get some carrots planted. Yeah, food is just an issue. So probably need to branch out. I think I'll branch out to these islands and get some more food growing. We'll go from there. Oh wow, we hit spring and shot from 17 to 24. So yeah, finally beat that level. I expanded quite a way as I was over here on this island, getting more trees going. Pretty fun. Go check it out. There's links in the description as always. Let me know what you think. There's some interesting game mechanics here. Thanks as always for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.
Hmm.